If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Can you see the interdimensional UFO hiding in the cloud bank? I was sitting with my friend out on the deck the other day. It was evening and we had just finished dinner. We were having a lovely chat about UFOs and extraterrestrials. It has really amazed me that we became friends, and we both kept this area of personal interest secret, and then one day after months it spilled out. That is what made it more precious that a lightship UFO appeared in the cloud bank over the sunset just as we finished dinner. This is someone with who I could truly share the experience, and who would understand what we were seeing. I was taking photographs of the sunset and after an hour or so got up to take them again. This is a funny aspect of spending time with my friends, as I will often excuse myself to take photographs. Lol, as I pointed my camera at the setting sun, I immediately saw it. And I turned to her so excited and we looked at the sky together. My friend has had issues with her eyes, and I knew that if I put the photos on the computer and adjusted the light settings, that the object hiding in the clouds would pop out for her, and she would be able to see it in the images. We are here, we are near you. Another amazing aspect of this interdimensional ship appearance is that it was the same ship I have previously photographed and written about. I call it the Vulcan because this is the name that popped into my head after I had been photographing it for some time. I see this interdimensional ship often in the clouds above me. Sometimes it is visible enough to capture with my camera. And sometimes it is simply present, sort of as a reminder between me and them. We are here, we are near you. Photographs of the interdimensional UFO the Vulcan. The night I saw it with my friend sitting in the sky above the sunset, I felt that it was celebrating with us. Following is a series of photographs that show the progression of seeing this phenomenon in the sky, and then color editing the light in the photograph to highlight and pop the image for my friend, who has had eye surgery and needed assistance differentiating between the cloud layers. The wonderful gift of needing to highlight this object so that she could see it is that I experimented much more than I normally would have with the color editing to pop the photos. The results were surprising, and I hope you will agree as we peruse these photographs together, walking through the visuals, observing interdimensional activity. This is the photograph of the lightship in the sky. Can you see the interdimensional UFO in the cloud bank? I have seen this ship many times. It is always in the same general shape. Usually, it appears as a cloud pattern, but it can also appear as a blue sky in a cloud bank. I drew the general shape for your reference below, a photo of the same ship from this past summer, below. The entire sky was white with clouds, except this shape, the same shape as the Vulcan. I have written 2 articles with photographs of this vessel, including an article of the Vulcan in locations hundreds of miles apart, traveling by the lightship Vulcan over Oregon and California, and the Vulcan at night. Same cloud ship lightship appears again. In the photograph above, this same interdimensional UFO is very low in the sky, and in a white sky filled with cloud cover is the only blue space, a blue space the exact shape of the Vulcan lightship. This UFO is interdimensional. In the photo of this ship over the sunset, it is harder to see with our eyes, but it is still visible. Now let's take a look at the photo I took yesterday. You can see the shape of the Vulcan with your eyes, but adjusting the light in the photograph will pop the image. This may make it easier for some people to see this interdimensional UFO. Color edits do not change any of the objects in the photograph, and they do not add or subtract anything from the photograph. This process I have practiced simply involves changing the light in the photograph to pop the UFO. I was always completely against editing my photographs in any way. And thus when I do color edit, I will specifically note this on the photo across my blog. However, what I learned is that if I am to show people what I see, sometimes they may need help in seeing the image. And I have found that popping the color not only assists people but results in some pretty cool art images. In this next photograph, you will see the lightship in lighter white form above the brilliant sunset. It is still hiding fairly well. Here with new light adjustments, the interdimensional UFO stands out in pale gold. Its colors, shape, and light emission are distinct from the sunset. A stunning photograph of an interdimensional UFO. This photo is amazing. You can see how the color edits result in the object being purple, again clearly distinct from the sunset light. You can see the head of the ship to the right, the long neck, and the triangle-ish back of the ship too. I was able to find the exact light adjustments in this photograph to show clearly that this interdimensional UFO has a clear shape, and is clearly distinct from the sunset. You can also see a cloaking or energy aspect emitting from the ship. This is a starship visiting Earth from another dimension. And it is a stunning representation of what is in our skies if we only have the tools to visually look at these phenomena. Some of us have the intuitive senses practiced enough to see, or to feel, or to know, and so on, what is up there. But there is nothing like having a visual presentation for a human being. Love, Solaris. Please click to join my Solaris Modalis Star Crew to receive my monthly Solaris Modalis newsletter along with special messages and content. If you love my work and wish to be an integral part of the Solaris Modalis mission, would you please copyright 2018 Solaris Modalis? All rights reserved. Permission is given to share this article on other blogs and websites as long as the text is posted in its entirety without alteration and with the accompanying photos, and with the author's credit, copyright, and live website links included in the article. All photographs and videos created by Solaris Modalis are not retouched or manipulated. Color edits to images are specifically indicated if presented. Check out the blog and more photographs at solarismodalis.com.